So everyone has to be aligned with the North Star. Otherwise, you have people running in all different directions. That, I would say, is probably the most common mistake I'd see. So that's number one. Number two is we talked about differentiated value propositions. Most companies, many companies, are very clear on their value propositions. But guess what? They're not differentiated or unique. Oftentimes I'll work with the company and they'll say, here are our value propositions. And I'll look it up and I'll say, well, if I were to take your company name off, or I'm to block all branding for your website, and I just look at these value propositions, are they unique to you as a company and your brand? And oftentimes they're very good value propositions for the category or for the space, or even for the broad stroke of the solution, but they're not unique and specific enough to you. So it's important to have 3 to 6 differentiated value propositions, and you need to make sure they stand up very, very differently. And I can come back and give some examples if I want. So first is the mission, second is differentiated value propositions, and then third, we talked about the ideal customer profile. You want to have clarity on that ideal customer profile. They can't just be too vague. You should have 7 to 10 specific criteria for that. And if you do all of those, it'll be much easier for all the other elements of go-to-market to fall out.